Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's a great day to grow your business with a clear message. Now, most people are believing the myth that there's a labor shortage. They're believing the myth that they cannot hire the right people right now. Well, that's limiting the growth of their business. It's limiting their earning potential. It's limiting the the service that they're providing to their customer. And guess what? It is a myth. Smart business leaders are recognizing this huge opportunity for what it is. It's an amazing time to be able to find the most talented, the most capable, the most willing to work. But they've changed their expectations. So we need to change the way that we speak to them and communicate to them so that we get them to be attracted to what we are wanting to do, how we're wanting to serve, how are we wanting to service our customers, and how we want to impact the world. There are amazing people out there that are willing to work, that are willing to help you achieve all of your business goals. But we're told every day, every night on the news that there's a labor shortage. Every time you open your computer, the headline says that people are leaving the workforce. Well, they're not leaving the workforce. They're just changing their expectation about what work means to them. It's no longer acceptable for them to be miserable at their job where they spend a third of their life punching a clock, collecting a check, punching a clock and collecting a check. It's just not fulfilling for people. And they're choosing to do different things. The other headlines that you see are all of the amazing, staggering numbers of new business filings and new businesses opening. Well, guess what? We need to change our expectations and we need to change, more importantly, the way that we're talking to those people, to those customers. Scratch, well, yeah, you really only have one customer. Um, if you're a business leader, you have only customers, and your number one customer is going to be your employee. But you need to change the way that you're talking to not just employees, anyone on your team. And that's one of the other shifts that you may need to make is understanding that it may now be contract people that you're working with. You've got to define what it is that you want to accomplish and then figure out the way to do it and inspire people who want to make sure that you accomplish that goal. Now, there are tons of ways to do that. And again, there's no labor shortage. What we have is an inspiration shortage. We don't know how to talk about our product or our service or our company or our business in order to get people to raise their hands, to be excited, to be energized and want to help you complete your mission. So, what does that mean? It means we need to learn how to communicate, how to inspire, how to motivate. When we know how to talk about our company and clearly communicate how we're going to change the world and what we want to accomplish, the right people will raise their hands. The right resources will present themselves. If you're looking for partners, if you're looking for employees, if you're looking for contractors, when you are clear about what it is you want to accomplish, the right people will raise their hand and say, yes, let me help you. It's really discouraging, though, if you choose to believe those poor headlines. If you choose to believe there's a labor shortage, look around. There are amazingly talented people. We just need to tell them what we want to do, how we're changing the world, and get them inspired and motivated. So, the right people, you can attract the ideal candidate for any position. Again, now hiring, help wanted. Those two words are everywhere right now. And then we're being told every night on the news or every time we open our computer that there's a labor shortage. When you know how to talk about your company, you will attract the right resources, including people and personnel. First way you need to do it is you need to answer three questions about your business. What is it that you are trying to accomplish? What is your big goal? What has to happen in order for you to succeed? Define what is your big goal. What time frame does it have to happen? Is it every week? every month this year, before the first of the year. When does this goal have to happen? The last question is, how will it impact the world? Why is it really, really important? Now, you want to add to that? Here's another twist that you can make it even stronger. What bad thing will happen if you don't achieve it? So, with those the first three questions, what is your really big goal? When does it have to happen? And why is it super, super important? When you put those three things together and start any job post or any search for help to help you achieve, you're going to get people that want to see that big goal accomplished, that understand it's really, really important because there's a time limit, and then they're going to know why it's important. That is going to let the right people raise their hand, step towards you, and be impacted. So, what's the next part? That's opening that headline, opening that job post, opening that resource search is going to let people understand why they need to help you. Then you need to really define who is going to be the right person, the type of people that can help you achieve that. Look around. Who is the person? What characteristics do you display, or what characteristics does the person on your team need to have in order to accomplish whatever that position is? And you've got to be specific. You've got to understand what it is. Go back to, what is our company's really big goal? Why is it really, really important? When you can describe who it is that's going to help you answer those two questions and achieve those two results that you need, you're going to start attracting the right people to those jobs. Now, after that, you've really got to be specific. And this is where so many of us, we get so busy. We think everybody understands what this job means. Everyone understands, so we don't tell them the specifics. We don't identify what they actually have to do every day. Being very, very specific about what it is that they're actually going to be doing on a daily basis is going to be the third part of how to actually attract the right people for the openings that you have. Again, you can attract the ideal candidate to any job. This works whether you're entry level food service, entry level jobs, high school students, all the way up to executive people at the world's largest companies. When you take the time to really describe what it is your company's doing, how it's going to impact the world, and why it's really important, what type of people are going to succeed in this, and then what are they actually going to do? When you take the time and put that on the front side, you will attract the right people. Now, you can do this. If you don't believe me, join the workshop. Go to myclearmessage.com right now. Sign up for a 2-hour workshop and learn to attract the ideal candidate to any job. It is a proven framework. It works for every position. It saves you tons of time in the hiring process. Not only does it save you time, it makes you money. All of a sudden, even for entry-level jobs, your retention is longer. Your turnover rate falls, which means your profit goes up. It saves you headaches from digging through applications for people that clearly don't know what to do or how to do it. It saves you time because you're starting to attract the right people. Then you start building that culture. You start becoming the company that people beg to work for. When you are that clear, when you are that defined as far as how you're going to impact the world, who is going to help you do it, and what they're going to do, you put those pieces together. People want to have that much clarity in the job that they do, in how they're spending their time. It's not just a paycheck anymore. It is the personal mission that they get to be a part of when they choose to work for the company that has taken the time to define what they're going to do, how they're going to make customers' lives. Don't stay limited because you believe the myth that there's a labor shortage. Start to inspire and motivate. Start to talk about your company so that people raise their hand. Again, you can do this in as little as 2 hours. Go to myclearmessage.com, sign up for the 2-hour workshop to attract the ideal candidate to any job. You're going to get this framework We're going to hammer it out. You're actually going to leave with your big pieces in place so that you can attract those people. You can get those people that not only raise their hand, but they raise their sword. Think of it as Braveheart. Those people want to fight for that injustice that you're going to overcome. Attract the ideal candidate to any job. As a bonus, you're going to get 6 bulletproof questions to make sure that you never hire the wrong people. These 6 questions are going to make sure that you identify rock stars, that you are going to increase your retention, increase your profit, your turnover rate is going to become non-existent because people are going to love what you're doing and want to be a part of it. Again, myclearmessage.com. Sign up for the 2-hour workshop right now.